Hi everyone, my name is Chaeli Kim and I'm a health science major at Chapman University. As an aspiring physician, I am very passionate about all fields of medicine, but I've recently been introduced to the field of preventative medicine and have found it very interesting. So today I'm going to teach you the importance of preventative medicine so you and your family can decrease the chances of contracting different illnesses and having to go to the hospital. So what is preventative medicine? The primary goal is to promote healthy living in order to prevent disease, disability, and death. Over 300,000 Americans die every single year from preventable diseases like heart and respiratory diseases that can be avoided by maintaining healthy practices. From nutritious meals to aerobic exercise, today I'll be going through a day of healthy practices that you can implement in your daily routine to prevent diseases and improve your health overall. So the first healthy practice I will enforce is getting an adequate amount of sleep. First, ask yourself, around how many hours do I sleep per night? Am I up until 3 a.m. watching video games or watching TikToks and then waking up early for school the next morning? I'm going to teach you how this habit is affecting your everyday routine and overall health. According to the CDC, younger children from the ages of 6 to 12 years old should sleep around 10 to 13 hours per night, while teenagers of 13 to 18 years old should sleep around 8 to 10 hours per night. So assuming that you have to wake up at 8 a.m. for school, you should be going to sleep around 10 p.m. at night, at the latest midnight. So why do we have to spend so much of our day sleeping? It's because during sleep, your mind and body are recharging, kind of like how you have to charge your phone every night or it won't turn on the next day. I'm sure you have noticed that when you don't sleep enough at night, you can't think clearly for class or you're in a bad mood. But over the long run, inadequate amounts of sleep have been proven to cause a multitude of diseases like obesity, diabetes, poor mental health, and even death. So the next time you decide to stay up that extra 2 hours to watch a couple YouTube videos, remember that you are more likely to have a bad day the next day and are contributing to poor health outcomes. The next healthy practice I will be encouraging is drinking the adequate amount of water every single day. According to the Children's Hospital of Orange County, people of 8 years and older should be drinking at least 8 cups of water per day. A cup is equal to around 8 fluid ounces, which for reference is about this much. So you should be drinking around 8 of these per day. Let's actually race to see who can finish an 8-ounce glass first. Pause this video right now and go fill up a glass of water. Okay, now that we have our waters, let's see who can finish first. How did you do? So why does everyone say we should be drinking 8 cups of water per day? It's because our body depends on water to survive. Water composes 50 to 70% of our body weight and it should be replenished constantly so we don't get dehydrated. Water has a huge role in so many physiological processes of the body, like delivering oxygen because the blood is mostly water, boosting skin health, regulating body temperature, maintaining a healthy body weight, and many more. If you fail to drink enough water for long periods of time, you can suffer from kidney damage, heart failure, and even a compromised immune system. After hearing all the ways water affects our health, I think we should do a second round of drinking the 8-ounce cup of water. Pause this video again and go refill your cup. Now we've drank 2 of the recommended 8 cups of water you should drink per day. Your recommended water intake does vary depending on weight, amount of exercise, and weather conditions, but a good indication that you're hydrated is never feeling thirsty and having clear urine. Make sure you drink those other 6 cups in order to stay hydrated and healthy. The third healthy practice I will be talking about is diet. Now, I'm sure all of you know what foods are considered healthy, like vegetables, and what foods are considered unhealthy, like cookies. But I wanted to give you some information about how much each food group the World Health Organization recommends you eat per day. Fruits and vegetables should be consumed at the highest percentage, with eating around 5 portions per day. For example, this is what one portion looks like, just a couple of vegetables, but 5 portions looks like this. This whole big bowl of vegetables. Now, in my opinion, this doesn't look very tasty, but if you incorporate different dips like hummus or a small amount of ranch, they can be a pretty good substitute for chips. That being said, you should still indulge in some chips every now and then, but it's all about balance. Moving on from fruits and vegetables, the next highest percentage of food group you should consume is fats. More specifically, healthy fats like avocados and nuts. These are examples of unsaturated fats. Foods like frozen pizzas and fried foods are examples of trans fats that should be limited as much as possible. I know it's difficult to avoid eating prepackaged foods and fast food, but eating large quantities of unhealthy foods can lead to so many diseases like obesity, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, and many more. With nearly 70% of adult Americans being overweight, unhealthy diet affects so many across the country. Don't let yourself contribute to this statistic. Implementing healthy diet is not easy, but it is necessary to prevent illness and early death. The last healthy practice I want you to implement in your daily routine is exercise. Here I am just doing some stretches before going on a run. The CDC recommends young children and teenagers to perform around an hour of moderate to vigorous physical exercise per day. This exercise can be anything from playing sports, running, swimming, and even dancing. With the pandemic, it has been difficult to go to a gym or play sports with your friends, but you can still get an adequate amount of exercise from running outside or doing at-home workouts. Let's do a small run together. Set your timer for 15 minutes and pause this video and run with me. I hope you had a nice run and thought about all the ways you could implement these healthy practices in your day-to-day life. I also hope you learned a lot about preventative medicine and what a big role it plays in keeping you out of the hospital. Thank you for watching and see you soon.